I'm Shae Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Philippa Leggat, the Managing Director of Critica. Philippa, that is one heck of a wall behind you. Where are you?
Hello from sunny Perth, just actually outside Perth in Freo. We're at the RIU Explorers Conference and it's packed, it's busy. I don't know how much of that's going to come through in the audio, but a wonderful buzzy feeling down here.
It is fantastic to see, and we're going to get a close-up of that map behind you in just a second. But obviously you are at a busy investor conference, and I know at investor conferences they've got lots of questions. Tell me, what seems to be the key question investors have about Critica at this moment?
They've all been about our maiden resource because we released that last week. We made the discovery ourselves just 18 months ago. And let's face it, rare earths have been on the nose a little bit. So they haven't been top of mind when it comes to getting out there and doing roadshows. So we've had to do this and go, wow, out of nowhere, we've suddenly got this massive resource. It's 1.8 billion tons, billion with a B, and at a grade of 1,700 parts per million. And within that, the high grade component is 520 million tons at a grade of 2,200 parts per million. That makes us the largest and highest grade rare earths, clay-hosted rare earths project in Australia. Fantastic place to be. We're head and shoulders above everyone else, and that high-grade component has us in league with the best of the Brazilians. So people are coming to talk to us and find out what have they missed and how did they miss the story and trying to get in on the action. It's quite cool. Lovely story to tell.
I wouldn't mind doubling down on the jurisdiction for just a moment, because let's be honest, we don't think of rare earths as being in Australia and not clay-hosted rare earths in Australia. So what are the benefits of the project being located where it is?
Right. Here's one we prepared for you. Let me take you over here and show you exactly where it is. So that is the Port of Geraldton in Western Australia. That is a highway that runs, a bitumen highway, all the way to Mount Magnet. And that is our licensed area with Jupiter slap in the middle of it. And that's the project that we just released the maiden resource on. So we have transmission power lines to within 40 k's of site. There is a gas pipeline running along here. And naturally, because we have the road all the way to the port, we have access to that. So we've got power and transport right here at our doorstep. Phenomenal, flat, easy to access terrain. There are only 2 station owners on Crown pastoral leases across the top of our resource. And it's just a really easy place to operate. So a huge amount of infrastructure giving us a lot of ticks in terms of commercialization potential. And then we've done our metallurgy, and we've demonstrated the ability to upgrade our material, our grade, almost 10 times at the same time as reducing the overall mass of the material by 95%. So if we can create a concentrate, you can see an awful lot of optionality here. And that's before we've spoken about the existing plants that are being built by Lynas, concentrator at Mount Weld, and in Kalgoorlie, their separation plant, and Iluka's plant at Eneabba, which is planned. So we've got a lot of optionality here. That commercialization potential is very obvious in this part of the world. And you can build a mine here. People are doing it all the time.
Philippa, it is an incredible success story what's unfolding at Critica at the moment. Listen, I know this is a busy conference, so I'll let you get back to it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for saying hi. We'll get back to chatting to investors. Lots of shareholders here and good to see them.